Alright, so today I'm going to be installing these Infinity Reference 3032 CFX speakers into my 2020 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. As you can see, I've already prepped the area. I usually use painter's tape because otherwise you ding up your vehicle. So that's always a smart move just to keep things going. So to get this off, I'm just going to use my pry tool. You can get under there. And then these should just unclip. Like so. Just pull up on them. There we go. As you can see, there's two screws. There's your chromey speakers that Jeep puts in. This does have the 8.4 Alpine upgraded stereo, which kind of lacks in treble, so I'm hoping these speakers will fix that issue. Alright, next step, you're going to get your little stubby Phillips head screwdriver. There's just two screws you got to get out. You're going to want to make sure you get a stubby screwdriver. You're never going to get a big screwdriver in there. Or the other thing I've done is just take a small socket wrench and put a Phillips screw head in there. You can usually get these out as well. Alright, so we got the speaker out. So the next thing is, just got to release that little tab right there, and you're free to get these in. Looks like you're just going to push down on that with the flathead. It should just pop right out. Alright, so I got both sides out. That went very smooth. If you notice on the speakers, the one big thing is that the Infinity speakers have a tweeter in the center, so your highs and your treble will come out a lot more. I noticed in the Jeep speakers that there's no tweeter on the speaker, and it's also significantly smaller than the Infinity. So expecting some big things from these. I noticed that the stereo is good, but it just doesn't have the highs that I like in my music, so that's what I'm doing. Alright, so the next thing, this is the harness. It's Metra 72-7902. It's just going to hook right up to your speaker connectors here. And then you're just going to plug it into the factory harness. These are nice because you don't have to do any cutting or anything of the stock wiring. So if you ever want to return it to stock or trade your vehicle in, you can do that pretty easily. Alright, so you got the driver's side done. So now we're just going to swing over to the passenger side. You're just going to clip this in like so. Alright, you tuck all your wiring in. And these actually fit perfectly, so the screws and everything line up. There's no cutting or anything. You just drop them in. Slap your screws in. You're good to go.